everyone. I'm Stephanie.
And I am Meredith.
And you are joining us on This Is My Circus. So we decided that we needed something. We felt like other moms or women would relate to this. Just finding something for ourselves, in the midst of being a mom, a wife, working full time, just being able to share different experiences. And
You take
all right, good stuff.
Well, it's so easy to kind of get lost in being that mom and that wife and that coworker and that football mom, lacrosse mom, wrestling mom, all the hats that we wear, that it's nice sometimes to just kind of take a step back and get yourself a little adjusted, reconnect with who you are. I know that sounds kind of hokey, but
No.
to not lose your identity in everything else and just remember who you are.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one of our goals with this, is to help other moms, wives, grandmas, aunts, uncles, whoever, just, help relate to things that are going on. You're not alone. We're all in this together. One of my favorite sayings is, I've never told you this, is it takes a village.
Yes.
And I really believe that it does.
Yeah.
With friends, with your friends' kids.
And I feel like we definitely experience that
yes,
as sport moms.
absolutely.
Like picking up kids or, if you're, you can't get to practice, having somebody drive your kids home. I think that we have experienced that to the max.
Absolutely. And it's like, your village keeps growing because your kid does this, whether it's, and sports mom's one example, but like band or whatever that your kid is into, your village just keeps growing with different activities and stuff. And it's really cool. So we're here. We're real.
You're going to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of us.
So real, but not Rex.
No. This is Rex, everybody.
There is no ugly
This is
or
the first
bad.
time he has seen himself on camera. So
He's obviously very impressed.
So a little bit about what we want to do with this podcast, or if you're watching the video, and talk about all sorts of different things that, interest us and interest you, hopefully. And then also, we want to hear from you guys what you want us to talk about.
Yep. One of my favorite things that I think we're going to talk about, well, I'll cover two. We're going to do some book reviews because we're both really big readers. And that is not a Zoom or whatever backdrop. It's your real book.
For the podcast listeners, behind us is a bookcase full of my books.
So I'm excited I'm always, just trying to find different things to read and whatever. So other than just Googling best books, just hear what everybody else thinks. And also excited to talk a little bit about, our kids and just all the fun and stupid stuff that they do.
And husbands.
And husbands and all the stuff that they do. And, the work-life balance that brings, and trying to just keep all the balls in the air with only dropping one or two and not all of them. What are you looking forward to?
The true crime part. So for everyone that doesn't know us, both Meredith and I love true crime and true crime podcasts, which is how we decided to do this. We both belong to a Facebook group for True Crime Obsessed, which is my favorite podcast of all time.
One of my favorites.
And I love the comedy that they put into it.
Oh, yeah.
So true crime obviously is not a light subject.
Right.
But they make it fun.
Right.
So if you haven't checked them out for sure.
Absolutely.
They're great. But Meredith had commented on a post in the group and I was like, girl, you're in here.
And we had been friends for like 9 or 10 years before this. We just didn't know that we had that in common, and we lived like 2 miles apart.
Yeah.
So to see your name pop up in this group where, we're all making jokes about whatever, I don't remember the subject at this point, but I was like, oh my gosh, another crime person. So that was a neat connection. And that prompted, like you said, this.
Prompted the conversation.
Yes.
So it was, kind of our coming together for
the meeting of the minds.
Yes. But with that said, I do love a funny crime. So we are going to present a different crime every podcast episode. And it's going to be the dumb crimes and how dumb ways people get caught. People are dumb.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Just trying to find the like, oh my God, what were they thinking kind of thing. And then how they got caught, or what other stupid stuff that they've done.
And our reactions to it.
Yes.
Which what we should do is do like a blind one. So like each week we each find a different one
That's good.
that you don't know about and I don't know about.
And then have a conversation about it. Okay. I like that.
A blind reaction.
Okay. Done.
We're figuring it out here.
Like we said, we're real.
Yeah. Also, some like TikTok trends and stuff that our kids are
Yes.
doing, whether they're good or bad.
Yeah.
We want to discuss that and discuss how we
I feel like that ties into dumb stuff, really.
I know. But yeah, it has sparked a lot of conversations with
Yeah,
Dylan,
absolutely.
my son.
Absolutely.
And so I feel like that's a good talking point,
Oh,
having
yeah.
these tough conversations.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be hopefully fun for you guys.
Right.
And I'm excited about it.
I am too. And our goal is for it to be fun and relatable to not just one specific group of people, but so it's relatable to everybody that, might want to take a listen.
Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about your background and your family?
I mean, whatever.
You have to.
So, I work full time. I work from home. And I do have a full-time job, which sometimes is more than 40 hours, sometimes less. I work with a software company, so I do paperwork and documents and software and testing and all that kind of stuff. It's not entertaining, but I do enjoy it. I am married for 19 years, 20 years next year. Obviously, that's how numbers work. It's like to think of it. We have a 13-year-old son who is involved in all the sports that he can play at one time, which is how we met, through football. Our boys played football together when they were little bubble heads with their little helmets on. And then I'm a bonus mom to all his friends, and I love every minute of that. We have 3 dogs. 2 are amazing angels, and 1 is looking for a new home. He's going to be the one that breaks me. But, that's, like you said, I like to read. I like true crime, and I'm really looking forward to this adventure. How about you? Tell me about you.
Well, I am married for 19 years. We 20. As we crazy how that works. But Brandon and I started dating when I was going into my senior year of high school. So that was 99. And then, still going. We've got Dylan, our son, who's 15.
Gosh.
I know. Oh, I'm not. He's got a learner's permit.
Yes.
That's my new heart attack.
Right.
And we have Rex, who, if you were watching the video version of this, you saw him just a second ago. He was a rescue. He was a stray in our neighborhood.
I was going to say, he rescued, you,
yeah,
almost, kind of, right?
He adopted me.
Right. He's adorable, though. This is the first time I got to meet him.
Yes.
Such a good boy.
He was dumped off in our neighborhood and was homeless for like 6 weeks. And I just kept leaving food out for him because I was afraid he was going to die. And then one day he followed me home. And he's been with me ever since.
Oh, I love him already.
But he's a really, really good dog. We own 2.5 businesses. But
Is this the half?
yeah. Well, it's really, we own 3, and then this will be like the half. Like
Okay.
We have like somewhat of a warehouse place too that we have to manage. But so we have a Gladiator Cornhole Gear, which is a professional cornhole company. Gladiator Gym Gear, which is gym equipment.
Yeah. That's cool.
And we have we do manage a warehouse, imports and stuff like that. And then this is like I stay busy. I am like going 24/7.
Absolutely.
And then Dylan's in wrestling in the winter, lacrosse in the spring. And so he's going to be going lacrosse full time soon. And
So excited.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
So he's ready for that.
Good. I can't wait to
So-
hear how that goes.
Yeah.
Spring is so cold for sports, isn't it? For us here.
For the parents.
Yeah.
That's outside and freeze. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. I don't enjoy that part of
Right.
it, but I love watching all the kids
Oh, yeah.
and how much they grow throughout the season. So it's really
It's
fun
fun.
to see
The
The-
friendships and
yeah.
just the maturity, all that. Yeah.
and how they support each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really cool to see that. And then, as the parent, you're like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
go team. But yeah, that's about it. That's my life. And I'm just really looking forward to this, to have something for me, not, kid related,
Yes.
not spouse related,
Not that we won't
business
talk about
related,
it, but
it's
just
something- yeah.
that you owned.
and to meet with another grown up.
It shouldn't be that hard, but it is.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. Cool. So, all right. Well, thank you guys. We look forward to doing this weekly.
Yes.
I think we're planning on releasing our episodes on Tuesdays. And
We're looking forward to this adventure.
and then also find us on social media.
Yeah.
Under This Is My Circus podcast and all of the different platforms.
Very good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.